Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to sit and chat and do my makeup today because my nerves are like this. Oh, I'm filming this on Friday, so only a couple of days before you are watching this, and I'm killing time because I'm waiting for my content creation station, my new kind of brand business to launch. And I just thought I have a few new products that I want to show you in action, so I was like, oh, I'll do this now, and that will like kill time. But anyway, let me start. I'll talk and chat. I bought this the other day in Arnott. So it's the new NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I bought the shade Deauville because that's the shade that I am in the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I will compare those actually in the blog post. I don't usually like showing products in action with the ring light. Wouldn't you know that the sun is going in and out and in and out. It's like sunny cloudy today, so just to save myself from having to keep changing the camera settings, I was like, I'll just put the ring light on. But I will do a full review. As I said, I've only used it once. I will do a full review on the blog, I think. But anyway, what is the crack? So yes, I have launched, by the time you watch this, a new business called Content Creation Station. So for those of you who don't know, I finished up in my job. I had like a full-time job. I was medical admin in a hospital, and like it was grand. Like the pay was good, like the job was really nice. I really liked the girls that I worked with, but back then I kind of felt unfulfilled. I was like, no, I want to be doing more. Like, what if I was able to do the whole blogging thing as a job? And then I was like, no, but I don't have the numbers that like the other girls, like the bigger girls would have. Now the usual whole comparison situation. Anyway, long story short, finished up with my job about 4 years ago, and I started working freelance at a digital agency, the Digital Loft. It's a sister agency to the Publicity Loft. I've known Amy for years and have known kind of the girls for like ages. Like I'll be going to like different events and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed it there. So there I did kind of social media management, bit of content creation, a lot of behind the scenes, like the back end of Instagram, Facebook ads, and I loved it. I thought it was great crack, and we were really lucky that when lockdown happened that we were able to keep working, you know, because like a lot of brands had to turn from, weren't able to open their stores, so they all turned kind of online. So we had our work cut out for us, let's just say. It was full on, and then things kind of settled and it was grand. But yeah, so back in then kind of April, May last year, I started thinking, I was like, I don't feel like I'm doing enough of the things that I enjoy. A lot of it started to be like, it felt quite almost like a customer servicey type of job. It just wasn't as creative as I wanted it to be. You know, a lot of it was kind of answering DMs, and when you're looking after so many different brands at once, it just got like a little bit repetitive. There wasn't enough kind of variety for me, so I was like, okay, I think it's time for me to go. So I handed in my notice. I gave like a few months notice, and then finished up with the girls back in the end of August, start of September. So I was like, what do I want to do? Because I don't want beauty and LovelyGirlieBits to be like my only kind of source of income and thing that I do, because I find that since I left my office job, it was like what was my hobby was now my job. I didn't have a hobby then. I really like talking about different I love learning about social media and like the different trends that are coming out, how to use them. I love learning all about like the Instagram, the algorithm, the analytics part of it. And I did a couple of lives with Amy on Publicity Loft Instagram, and I loved them. I loved kind of sharing the experience and the knowledge that I have. So I was like, oh my god, what if I did that? What if I set up a corner of the internet where that was a thing? Then I had to think of a name. Sorry, let's just talk about that foundation. Is beautiful. I thought it was going to be wetter because I've seen like a few of the girls on TikTok using it. But anyway, I will gonna keep trying that, and I will report back on that. I'm gonna just got sent this today. It's the Bobbi Brown Pretty Powerful blush, and it says here that they always do the Pretty Powerful campaign. This is our 9th year doing it, and it's to celebrate International Women's Day. And what is it going towards this year? The charity is Work Equal, and it says here that it exists to provide professional workplace styling and career consulting. So the proceeds of that go to that charity, which I think is such a really nice idea, and I love the fact that they've been doing it for 9 years now. So, oh, that's a nice shade, isn't it? So yeah, I just decided on the name Content Creation Station, and if you know me that in my head I was like, Content Creation Station across the nation. My thought process behind it was like, I'm always having the chats with like fellow creators on Instagram and that, and like through emails, where they ask me about like the different tools that I use for content creation, about how to pitch brands, about what they should charge, and like I go back and forth with them and we have the chats. And I just thought, wouldn't it be great to have a place online that people could come to? So I want to kind of give influencers and content creators, bloggers, whatever you want to call us, the information there, like no gatekeeping at all. Like whatever I know, I will pass on. And then I also wanted to have a place where brands and businesses could come to if they wanted to learn how to work with influencers, what the do's and the don'ts are, how to create content that they could put on their website, that they could put on their Instagram to help kind of increase their sales, increase their following. Do I look really washed out? Hold on. Oh, that's a bit better. Oh my god, I just keep putting blush on. Make me stop. But actually that is a gorgeous shade. What I'm going to use is like the other side of the sponge that had the makeup, or that had the foundation on. Just take it around the edges, just to make everything seamless. So yes, content creation station was born, and then between September and December in the beauty industry, that's always been my busiest time. So I do product photography for some brands, and then I was doing my own content creation stuff, and then I was doing collab sponsored partnerships with different brands. So it was full on. So content creation station kind of took a back seat. So I was like, when the time is right, it will happen. So then after Christmas, I was like, okay, you've got to get this going. There has been a lot of work behind the scenes because I just want to do it all myself. And so I do have a website coming that will be launching over the next couple of weeks. It's just taking me a while because I just want it to be perfect. And I've never built a website from scratch before. Before I had like, my blog was on Blogger, and I just transferred everything over to WordPress a couple of years ago. I don't even know when that was, a couple of years ago. So I don't know like the ins and outs of everything, so it's just taking me a while, but I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying learning. I'm going to keep it basic on the eyes, and I got sent this before Christmas, the Gen Nude palette. It's neutral palette from Bare Minerals. I just want to go for some basic. I'm going out with the girls this evening, so I don't want to have like anything too mad happening. So yes, in the background I have been working on I suppose the business plan behind this. That's something that I've never done before. So because I had like set few things that I wanted to start off with when it launched, and then things that I want to use to grow the business as and when it takes off. So I'm gonna at the moment I'm gonna have weekly videos over on YouTube. If I have time, I will do extra videos during the week, but there's so much to like talk about. I'm just like, I get really overwhelmed because I'm like, I just want to do the videos all at once. I'm trying to figure out what day I'll upload over there, because I like having my Sunday morning videos here, but I don't know if that's the right time for people who want to create content or who want to do kind of a little bit of social media strategy. Maybe like a start of the week day might be better for over there. But I do have a video that has gone up. I uploaded that on Friday, and it's all about the different equipment that I believe are must-haves when it comes to content creation, just to help like elevate it. So yeah, I'm going to have the website that's going to have info there. I'm going to have a mailing list, and I will be offering consultancy services as well. So if a brand or business wants to have me in-house, kind of one-on-one, we'll do that. And I'm going to have some workshops as well, courses. I'm so excited and also terrified because I've never done anything like this before myself. Because like when I first started the blog, I only started it for the crack. Do you know, I wasn't starting it to start a business. But yeah, I think here on LovelyGirlieBits I'm going to keep it kind of beauty, lifestyle, a bit of gardening as well. We're coming into gardening season, lads. I'm so excited. Oh, I just can't wait to be like planting stuff. And at the moment now I'm chitting my potatoes, yes. And I think this weekend, actually probably the day you're watching this, I think I'll probably do a bit of stuff in the garden and kind of cut the grass maybe for the first time this year. But anyway, isn't that like a really nice kind of neutral shade? I'm just using that one here. It looks paler on camera, but it's like a minky pinky. And then I'm going to use my finger to apply one of these. Now to be honest, both of those shades are quite similar when you swatch them. They're not hugely shimmery, but I wore this the other day and I thought it was nice. Just nice and subtle on days where you don't want to look like you're wearing lots of makeup. I also have an Instagram page for Content Creation Station that I've set up that I'm going to have kind of tips and tricks and stories and reels and carousels and all the information, like kind of bite-sized bits of content, but then have the longer form content here on YouTube. So if you fancy subscribing to my YouTube channel, head over there. Let's do the mascara, because I tried this for the first time yesterday and I thought it was fabulous. So MAC have brought out their new Stack Mascara, and they have two versions of it. This is the micro brush one and this is the mega brush. Is that what it's called? The mega one has a larger brush, and then the micro one has like, there, use my massive forehead. The micro one has a smaller brush for more precision. Now we tried both of them yesterday and they're pretty similar, so I'm just going to use the micro one. Apparently you can layer this as many times as you want and it's not going to clump. I found that it starts to clump at around the 3 coat mark, but I loved the formula. I thought it was gorgeous. I love that, like, look at these initial strokes. I'm getting product on the lashes because if you go over to my Instagram, I uploaded a reel the other day where I was trying out a new mascara and after 4 coats, like, it wasn't even looking like this. I was just like, oh my god. So I just don't have time for that. But yeah, I suppose like my main thing, I could have put all of like the whole content creation thing over in LovelyGirlieBits, but I think over the last 12 years, like those that follow me on Instagram and here and on the blog, it's mostly for kind of beauty stuff. So, but I know that the content creation side of things and the influencer industry, it's very niche. Like, not everyone is interested in it. Some people are just nosy about it, but I'm hoping to offer valuable information, because I've seen things from both sides, like from working with the digital agency and like with the PR girls. I've seen things from their perspective and then also from my own perspective. So it's a good, I think it's a good combination to have. Because like, oh god, like I have seen some things over the years, like some things have been done to me and happened to me that I would love to say to brands, don't be doing that. Like years and years ago, I once had a brand download an entire video that I had done here on YouTube, downloaded it, and it was on, I can't even remember what it was one of their new launches anyway. Download it and then upload it onto their own YouTube channel, and I was just like, hello, I hope this finds you well, please take that down, thanks. They did. But it's things like that that I think brands, especially kind of newer brands, might not know what the do's and the don'ts are, and like new influencers, new content creators coming out. So I'm hoping to be able to help. Like, look at that mascara, isn't that fabulous? That's 1 coat. See, I just thought that I'd make life like a little bit busier for myself. But you know me, I love trying new things, and like, I don't know how long the influencer industry is going to last. Like, I'm in my mid-40s, do you know, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this. So I was like, oh, at least if I have something else that's kind of away from LovelyGirlieBits that I can just be ploughing along with behind the scenes, I think that'll be good. It'll be a good challenge as well. I'm wearing kind of like a minky pinky on the eye and then pink on the cheeks. I'm going to use my Tilbury Pillow Talk in medium. If you haven't tried this, I think it's better than the Rouge Pillow Talk, because I think that Pillow Talk was quite kind of peachy on me. So a lot of the time I would just put this all over the lips and then either put a gloss or like a lighter lipstick over the top. But I'm just going to line. I'm going to use the Up Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Perfect Nude, and this is stunning. It's like the perfect kind of peachy, pinky, caramelly shade. I think it's gorgeous. I think it goes really nicely with this. But anyway, that is what's been keeping me busy in the background. My plan and my goal is to have a routine. So for certain days I'll create content for Content Creation Station. Other days I'll create content for LovelyGirlieBits. Get into a routine, get ahead of myself. I'm so excited to see what happens and to learn, you know, and like learn about growing a business and a new business. So if you're into anything to do with content creation or the influencer world, or if you're like an entrepreneur, or maybe you started a side hustle over lockdown and you want to learn how to use social media to boost your business and get more followers and get more sales and create beautiful professional looking content, then yeah, head to Content Creation Station on YouTube. I'll leave everything linked below on my Instagram page as well, and then whenever the website launches I'll leave that linked below as well. But my nerves. Anyway, thank you for listening to me go blah, 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 blah. Anyway, thanks a million for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, and I will report back on the foundation and the mascara properly in a YouTube, or not a YouTube video, either a video or an Instagram, probably the blog so that it's searchable.